Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CONCAFA Soccer Pod. I am one of your hosts, Bubba Gumpino, joined by two footy legends, Geoff Cameron and Brek Shea. How we doing, lads?
I feel like I'm struggling right now wearing this top.
That's a good tarp. It's a great tarp.
Yeah.
Good day to wear it.
Just for you, Gump.
Hey,
just for
20
you.
times. Best club in England. Gary Neville said it. Man, you legend. I didn't say it. Hey, he said it. Best club in England of all time.
Are they considered the best club now?
Yeah, because they're back on top of their perch, as we say, after Fergie took it from us. And the Cups, 20 league titles, 6 Champions League, 8 FA Cups, 10 League Cups, 4 Super Cups, 1 Club World Cup, and the most important part of it all is you'll never fucking walk alone, lads. That was honestly, that was so cool to see, because 2020, the fans weren't there, man.
Yeah. It was a spectacle for sure.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard to replicate that. It really is. You can't do that. I mean, maybe if Trent goes to Madrid, who knows? They win the Champions League.
We don't know right now. They don't even have a coach, Would you go to a team that doesn't have a coach?
Zizou, bring Zizou back. There you go.
I think that's Xabi Alonso written all over it.
Yeah. Wow. But no, honestly, it was really special watching that game yesterday. They performed well.
That was the loudest "You'll Never Walk Alone" I think I've ever heard at the start of that game. They fucking belted that out.
Because they had more people around the stadium outside it singing the whole time as well.
Yes, dude. Even like the scene coming in, like I know whatever, like if Crystal Palace won, they would have already clinched. Like that was the perfect way to win it, man. Because you go out, you win the game, and then you just fucking go nuts. And it was just all those.
What about Salah, like doing the selfie with
dude?
Like,
and that's the thing. It's like Van Dijk said it. Like us as fans, like we care so much, but like those guys have been through it, man. And you could see how much it meant to all of those players. Like a guy like Andy Robertson, man. Like who knows if he's going to be the starter next year? Could be one of Trent's last moments if he chooses to leave. Salah and Van Dijk won it before, but the fans weren't there, so it's completely different. Van Dijk, also first Dutch player to ever captain a team to win the Premier League. And like Arne Slot doing the throwback to Klopp, I thought was maybe the greatest part of it all.
That was I was
so fucking sweet, dude.
That was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Just the fact that he gave him a big shout out and it was a compliment to him. And he basically just went in, did his kind of tweaked it a little bit, added a few pieces here and there, and gave him a little bit more new life, you could say, but and new energy.
Yeah.
But look at what they've done. I mean, give credit when credit's due. I mean, there are people who have already said what they've built, and they've sustained that like that. They're deep. They have players. They have a really solid roster, right? Yeah. And you can't say the same for other teams. They thought that everybody they were gonna crumble.
Everybody, they're running the clips, like guys saying Slot's gonna be fired mid-season. They're gonna be 10th in the league. Like I never thought we were gonna win the league either. To be fair, like there was no way I thought at the start of this year after what City had been doing.
City was gonna
after what City had been doing, dude. Like
well, I think like it's great that they took advantage of the weakest table in a really long time. So
yeah,
if you want to look at it from that point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's the truth. I mean, they couldn't do it under Klopp, and they had one of the best teams. And now that the table is shambles, it's like, oh, here you go.
Oh, fucking hell. I like that. Different perspective, Brek. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
It's the truth.
Putting Gumpy back in his fucking...
You're not taking
I'm not taking anything away from it, but why? They had a way better team under Klopp, and I mean...
they came second with 97 and 92 points under Klopp. Unbelievable. I mean, those Man City Liverpool games back in the day when it was...
unbelievable.
Maybe the best, those teams were so fucking loaded, dude. It was insane.
On both ends.
And no one tried to sit in either. That was the best part. Like, it was like, our best against your best. Who's fucking going to win?
Yeah.
So were you nervous when Tottenham scored first? They were trying to rain the parade or what?
Yeah, especially Solanke, because he played for Liverpool and he didn't really want to celebrate. And then he kind of
did a little bit.
He did the bow and arrow. He didn't know if he should. It was fucking awkward as hell. I think that kind of woke the boys up, though, because at the start of the game, they were flying. Like, Salah hit that one fucking way over.
I mean, I think they could have scored 7-8.
Oh, but I just needed Van Dijk to score. I would have had a monster parlay.
I would have loved to see Trent, though, put one top.
Me too, dude. Fucking good with me, brother. I mean...
Hey,
honestly, at the end of
he was giving it up for the fans.
Yes,
dude.
Like if this is the way he goes out, scores that goal, and they win, like you can live with it, dude. It sucks, obviously. Like I've always thought higher of Trent than other people too. Like everyone always dogs on him for his defending. Like I don't give a fuck, dude. Like the guys, no one can. He swings balls in that no one else can. Like some of the balls he swings
look at the own goal. Look at that. It was a great ball.
Dude, so absurd.
His first touch with the quad into the space and then the play, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think if you're like a casual, you don't really respect shit like that as much. It's like someone will cut a clip of like some guy going around and it's like, oh, this guy can't defend. It's like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, but what's your right back doing in left mid spot? It's unbelievable. Yeah. Obviously, he dribbled and made a run and continued, but it's pretty special.
He's unbelievable. Like, he's so good. If he goes to Real... It is what it is, man.
That's exactly what Real Madrid need right now. Though.
Real Madrid need a lot of fucking things, dude.
They need we were talking about. They need a really good, solid six that like a Casemiro, Makelele that just sit and destroys, allows these other guys to do their thing. But you get a couple good fullbacks in. Now you have some solidified defense, and you have that like kind of triangle in the middle.
Those sixes are hard to find now, though, man. Like Liverpool just turned Gravenbach into one. Like he would never played there before. Fucking Arne Slot got there. Like how many sixes can you think of who actually sit back and play like a Claude Makelele used to or a Casemiro does? Like I don't know. Like not that many are coming to mind, dude. And they're the ones that are getting older.
Yeah. You're looking like I loved watching growing up was Davids.
Best.
Fuck. He was like, he didn't give a shit. And then, I mean, you could say Gattuso, but you're getting a 2-footed tackle for sure. As a coach, too, he's coming for you.
Doesn't give a damn, dude.
No.
But those players for me are underappreciated. They don't do the flashy things. They don't get the accolades they don't scoring goals. They're the behind the scenes, the work rate. They're the nitty gritty, dirty things that they have to do. They win the ball, closing lanes down, winning the tackle, and they're playing it quick. You know, and they do the simple things really well.
Who won the Ballon d'Or last year?
Ooh.
Who was it? Rodri.
What does he do?
Rodri,
tell me.
I know. Yeah, of course. He's at Man City.
I'm just saying the guy won the Ballon d'Or, and he's one of the best sixes in the game.
Yeah, true.
For sure.
You're right.
We're talking about
typically
which other ones are available right now. Which ones are available?
Yeah, it is a dying breed for sure. But you look at I
got a question for you.
What do you got?
Gakpo's goal. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you see? Okay, well, there's the second part. Did you see his celebration?
Yeah, Kaká.
Yeah. When did Kaká do that celebration?
I can't remember. Was that against Liverpool?
In that famous final in the Champions League?
Oh, I didn't fucking know that. I just saw the side-by-side.
Same shirt and everything.
Oh, that's fucking hysterical.
Really?
I didn't know that was then. I never saw that anywhere. I just saw the side-by-side that Kaká did it.
Dude, as soon as Gakpo did it, I was like, holy cow.
Legend, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Gakpo is so fucking interesting, man, because he'll go on runs where he like few games, like you won't even notice him. And then like you'll get to like the World Cup and he's like one of the best players in the tournament. Like that goal he scored yesterday was from fucking nothing.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Underneath his foot, didn't look.
Dude,
just got it off quick.
Bottom shelf. Filthy, man.
Yeah. He could have scored it easy. And then remember he tried to play Salah too much in front, but that guy, I think he's a good player.
Enough about me gloating about Liverpool, though. There was another big announcement last week. The CONCAFA lads are officially running it back. TSG.
Yes, sir.
a healthy Geoff Cameron, a healthy Brek Shea. What do you got there? Oh, there it is. We got the that is a nice tarp. All the arena boys.
What shit?
Yeah, I was wondering what tarp that was. I thought it was like an old school fucking Queens Park Rangers, maybe.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like QPR or something.
We got a couple new additions too. We're looking to fucking. I like the group we're in. We're looking to. Let's fucking win it this year.
Hell yeah!
You know? Should we tell Ryan Reynolds to get his ass out there?
Yeah, he better if he wants to smoke.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah, stoked that we're back in it. Stoked to see all those lads again and fucking fire it up. I know I'm not playing, but I ordered I sent you those boots yesterday. I had to order them. I ordered the Jude Bellingham Predators. Those things are so filthy, dude.
Hey, you're gonna be on the sideline, fucking looking clean.
We'll just wear them for warm-ups for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Out there, they're so sick.
You could be our warm-up coach. Hey, seriously, get out there in the pitch, like get some touches in, warm up the keeper. You know.
We'll see what happens at training camp. Maybe I can drop a few lbs and maybe get out there.
Get Miola. Hey, come on. Gumpy's part of it. I mean, dude, we're excited just to be with the boys, the banter. Yeah. You know, it's that. It's like one of the things you miss when you're playing is the dressing room, the banter, but it is special. It's awesome, really is
dude.
Special.
The way it's set up too, with the fucking goal to end it, like it is. The tournament's well done, and hopefully we can. I mean, hell of a run to get to the quarters last year. To be fair, had an amazing.
With Brek's like hamstring, my knee off the bone.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the walk-off home run to win it is probably the best thing about.
I mean, that is. I can't just. I'd probably get thrown out of the game by that. Yeah. If it comes down to a final with a goal to win it, there's no way that ref's not getting something, dude. These dude, the fucking. Speaking of refs, man, these MLS refs. Are any of them good? Like when you played in it, were any of them good, or is it just it is what it is?
It is.
No, honestly, I think it's.
Let's just leave it. It is what it is,
right? It is kind of. It's just like whatever. It's kind of just. It's like the CONCACAF refs. You just
I think they're too inconsistent.
Yeah,
and they're too inconsistent, and they think they're like they have this power that For me, you look like Cluttenberg's, Howard Webb. I'm trying to think like a lot of the English refs that I was used to. Like, I mean, it was firm, like good firm tackles. And
how was Clattenburg? Sorry to cut you off. How was Clattenburg on the pitch? Was he a prick?
Dude, honestly, you could be like, fucking hell, any chance? And you'd be like, hey, settle down, Cameron. Okay. And then he'd be like,
I like the back.
Leaving you one.
Yeah.
And he would be able to have a conversation. If you told him to fuck off, he'd say, you fuck off.
I like that.
It wasn't a disrespectful thing, but you were like, hey, any chance you like watching his elbow getting up to my face? He'd be like, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. And then all of a sudden you see the guy going up and a forward's coming back and he's smashing you up here. He calls it because you're not just going to say shit. So there's like communication and, people make mistakes, but they can have and hold a conversation. It's not like, hey, I'm the ref and I'm speaking down to you, which is, I think, these MLS refs in particular, even in CONCACAF, they have this power trip that they think that the authority.
Too sensitive.
And like you can say, oh, fuck off. And you're just saying fuck off like it's whatever. And you're running back. Oh, what did you say? Like what is it? Famous Toledo? Dude, he gave more red cards in the MLS than anything in like history. It's actually insane. Every game he was refereeing, we're like, oh, someone's getting a red card today. And it would be like a no-brainer. He's going to give a red card. And I think they're too sensitive. They get their feelings hurt, just like society now. You can't say shit without people's feelings getting hurt,
I got a red card once. All I said was fuck off. And then he goes, what'd you say? Take it back. And I said no. Boom, red card. I was like, all right, what kind of conversation is that? It's like, it's not about you. It's like I should be able to hash it out.
Yeah.
Be able to hash it out with me, and then it's done. Whatever. Next play.
Him offered you the chance to take it back, and you saying no. No, I stand by it. Fuck off. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
I remember it was Ishmael. I remember his name. I was like, you know,
And he's actually a nice guy, though. He's
very nice.
He's a nice guy.
I also think with refs, it's like I think they lose track of the fact that like it's not about them. Like the best ref you can be is if nobody fucking notices you.
You're non-existent.
Yes. Like if at the end of the game nobody has anything to say about the ref, and I know that's a tough life to live, that you're probably never going to get the credit you think you deserve for doing it, which is fine. But you're still getting paid a decent amount of money. It's like your job is not this game is not about you, you know?
Right.
It's about the players, and I think that's
a great point.
Yeah,
it is a great point because all the best referees, they don't, like it's like they give a card to a player and they're like, I got you.
yeah.
Like it's like they're putting
how
card
they
up with
give it
authority.
to when they give it to you too. They're saying like the worst for the refs. They give you the fucking yellow and then they say one more and you're done. It's like
they grab. They go
yeah,
like,
yeah. Like, dude, that was one of the
But-
worst reds I ever got. He's like one more and you're done. I was like, fuck you, dude. And
Yeah, they're waiting for you to do that.
see you later. I'm fucking done with it too. I'm out.
Howard Webb was like, he would say, "Hey, that's like 2 now." He's like, I'm holding it out, like just be cautious. And then it would be like 25, 30 minutes later, you lay a tackle in, you're a little late. He's like, "Hey, I gotta give you this one now." Like,
Yeah.
that's the
There's
third
a conversation about what.
But it's a conversation. It's not like, "Hey, boom." At the first one, you see a yellow card in the first 5 minutes of the game. The teams are trying to, unless it's fucking bad,
bad.
but they're trying to set the tone. Like, hey, is it going to be a loosely called game, or is it going to be like tackles everywhere? You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be a card. And I think that's where the inconsistency of referees and like them thinking that they're the most important person on the pitch. You know?
Yeah, that was kind of yesterday. I was watching. The ref wasn't bad, but it was just like it never felt like he was in control of that Inter Miami Dallas game. And I tell you what, this Inter Miami team, dude. Like I like Bob Taylor. I thought Bob Taylor was good. For
Robbie.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
They got rid of him. They got rid of Gressel too, who I thought was decent.
Well, what's the underlying issue here? They don't speak Spanish, so we got it.
Yeah, but it's like yesterday they come out and they go down, then they come back, they're up 3-1, and then Machinero decides he wants to change the way they're defending when they're up 3-1. And what's the guy with the afro, curly hair?
Oh,
Plays at the back. Absolute
Yeah.
menace. He was getting into it with somebody, and he basically fired up Dallas to fucking get back into this game because he started going at everybody and having a laugh. And within
the Dallas guy scored.
dude, within 2 minutes, it was fucking 3-3. Dallas scores again, 4-3. It's like, dude, first loss of the season. I get it, but they're down. They're down 2-0 to Vancouver, coming back for the second leg. It's like,
I mean, that's probably why they rested. Obviously, it's the reason why they rested.
Yeah.
those
but like
guys,
the Whitecaps won again on the weekend. Like the Whitecaps are fucking.
They're
legit,
flying.
dude.
Dude, that goal by Little Berhalter was.
Yeah.
I mean, he if you watch the goal, like he wins it. He like puts in a tackle, wins it, and comes back. Unbelievable finish. That team's exciting. Bunch of young guys.
Hold on. Little Berhalter scoring goals, and
His old man's
Greg
been
Berhalter's
taken
getting
out back
smashed
dude.
right now.
7-2.
Dude,
Jeez,
Nashville
BJ gave
well.
him.
buddy.
BJ smashed him, man. Like, whoo, jeez.
That's tough.
Yeah,
7
that was
piece?
exciting as a fan.
Oh yeah. I mean, the MLS was exciting all weekend. The Portland, I had it on last night. It was the late game. Was it Portland and LA? I mean, there's just been
What it ended up?
there's been goals galore. There's been goals galore in all of it.
I mean, I was
that Portland game.
I'm checking right now.
My eyes were bleeding, man.
Portland won 4-2.
I probably watched 7 games Saturday.
LAFC St. Louis finished 2-2 yesterday too. Now there's a red card in that. Cincinnati's at the top of the Eastern Conference. Columbus, Philly, Charlotte. I hope.
And then guess what? Big one for Cincy, though. Getting Matt Miazga back. He's, getting 65, 70 minutes now. They'll start bringing his load up a little bit. Once he starts flying, I'm telling you, man, he's my He's my like dark horse getting in with the national team. He gets his form back. It kind of like he has that little bite to the defenders for the national team. I think he could be a little silent assassin there.
Well,
But
hopefully the games slow down because it's like I'm starting to worry about this Inter Miami squad a bit here.
Well, it's going to slow down for most of the teams, but not Inter when they go to that the Club World Cup.
They still got that.
What about Dank Skull, however you say his name for Cincinnati?
Dude.
Oh, that bicycle kick or whatever. I don't know. What do you call it?
But Gakpo almost fucking set himself up for a bicycle kick in the Liverpool game, too. Some of these goals that are going in are insane lately, dude.
He's, you know what? They spent, I forget it was like 10 or 12 million for him.
Really?
For Dank?
Holy
18? Was it 18?
I believe
18 Schmill MLS?
Do you see the guy take his shirt off, dude? He looks like a UFC fighter.
Buddy.
Shredded to the toe.
I tell you what, after that Chicago game, I think Kevin De Bruyne fucking said, I'll see you later about those contracts. I don't think I'll be strapping him up for Berhalter anytime soon.
I'm not going to that shit.
Oh, fucking hell. Back to Real, though, man. What that Copa del Rey final was insane. Whenever those two play, it's unbelievable. What did you think? It was a great ball by Yamal, but what was Courtois doing?
I want to say the same thing.
There was Courtois always has his head on his shoulders. I never understand why, if you're a goalie, why is there a thought to come out for that ball?
So
he's nowhere near the net.
I've never understood it,
dude. It drove me nuts when I played.
So here's the only
Rudiger. Hold on, Rudiger.
Rudiger's facing.
Yeah, but Rudiger and the goalie.
Wait, so on that, the only reason why I think maybe he came out about 5 minutes before that, Rudiger went down, right?
Oh, you think he knew he was cooked.
And he was getting strapped up on his knee. This is just my thought.
Yeah.
He was getting getting treatment on his knee. He goes back in and like you could see it. They were actually defending a corner kick or a cross, and you could see it. He was like kind of slowly like jogging out with a little bit of a limp. So then a couple minutes later, that builds up, and he's kind of chasing the own goal. I think either he's like, fuck, Rudiger is going to get beat here and he's going to get exposed, so I want to come out. But you think just delay, hold your ground. You're so big, you don't need to come out. I'm not a goalie expert. That's something
I've never seen something like that from Courtois, though. Like, he's always head on his shoulders. I never see him running out of the net like that. But Rudiger, if he is hurt, he's going to have a lot of time to fucking heal up.
Dude, he looked like me playing pickleball. He got caught in no man's land.
He's going to get Rudiger, they're saying, between 4 and 12 games. Did he throw a bottle at the ref?
He threw a bag of ice.
I'll tell you what, that trainer, whoever that was, needs a raise. He was holding him back for a while. And nobody's helping him. It's like, yo, somebody come to my aid here. He's like looking around.
I love how anytime Real loses, it's just fucking chaos. They don't give a fuck. Dude,
how many red cards were there?
Like 3 at the end. Bellingham got one too.
But you got to think, man. What? Even the last call, like, what the fuck, man? Like, the refereeing was so inconsistent there. And listen, people will say, I'm sure fans will be like, yeah, but Real Madrid get all the calls. Same, both teams. And the one thing I hated more about any of that match was like, even Lalamal, like you don't even touch his face, and they're grabbing it, like rolling around. Like, dude, come now. If you want to break, I think the diving has improved, as in it's getting lower and lower.
Yeah, because the VAR, because everyone's gonna see it. Everyone's gonna know you dove.
100%. If you're doing that now, just give him the yellow card.
Yeah,
like immediately, just VAR it quick, boom, give him the yellow card, and I guarantee this shit will stop. Like
ruining the game in my eyes. I absolutely hate it. And it's like you can see it trickle down into like normal people in Sunday League, and then even like youth kids are doing it now. And it's like all this theatrical stuff from the second the game starts to the end of the game, like parents, coaches, players, fans, all in the referee's face. And it's just like, it's just annoying. It's like, all right, you have to blame a lot of these teams. Like, look at Argentina and Colombia in the final of the Copa, whatever. It's just, it's a theater show. It's like, Argentina is one of the best teams I've seen in a long time, but they have all this extra stuff. And it's like, just, you don't need that. It's like, you're ruining the game in my eyes.
Yeah.
But that said, hockey, they do it. Basketball, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Basketball's the worst. Who's that the meme, like all the NBA players, like LeBron doesn't get, like, dude, obviously you know how big you are,
Yeah.
dude, seriously,
Football's
and little like
quarterbacks.
hand to the chest,
Quarterbacks
you're
in the
flopping
NFL
like
are getting
that.
bad with it too.
What about?
Dude.
Well, I mean, we talked to your boy Pat. I'm sure kickers do it when they do the kick. Ah.
Hey, you gotta come
Pat,
in your
we got to
leg.
see if Pat dove in his
No
career.
chance. There's no fucking chance.
He's fucking laying it
Yeah,
down. He's smashing
legit.
them.
Oh yeah, Clay
But what
Matthews at
was
the Pro Bowl fucking trying to take his leg off one time. Fucking
That's
ass.
a guy I don't want taking my leg off.
Funny,
I'll tell you that.
legit.
who is the guy and I'm trying to remember the player for Barcelona. He comes in, doesn't touch him, kind of like dove, but they kind of extend that. They have a technique. Obviously, these forwards like
Yeah.
Neymar's, like he's king at that.
Oh yeah, just
He'll
leave your
he'll
leg
take a
out
touch
there,
and he just
man.
leaves his leg
Yeah.
late to drag. And fucking referees award that
Always,
shit.
they always take the bait.
That's
They
the problem.
like, as a defender, you're being an honest. You step, okay, the ball's gone by, your leg's out because of the tackle. They are hopping over. Like, if the motion is, they're stepping over. They're not dragging their leg. If their leg goes straight, there shouldn't be a fucking foul.
Yeah.
So there should be a dive. You know, for me at least, because it kills the game, man. As a defender, what can you do?
Yeah, you're fucked, and then you just end up you just want to actually stick them now because you're getting called for it anyways. You know what I mean?
Neymar got me and fucking.
Oh,
We
Neymar
played.
was the fucking king.
He got me. I'm like, dude, I didn't fucking touch you, and he just leaves his leg extended. I'm like, oh, you piece of.
He was the
like,
fucking king of
he knew it.
dude,
Like, and
all
he
the time.
kind of just looked at me like.
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
and he'd jump, he'd do the jump in the air too, which was
Yeah.
Most people can't touch Neymar anyway.
Yeah,
that's
legit.
true. Now, maybe more so.
That goal by
Yeah.
that guy to win it for Barcelona, that guy came out of nowhere. I mean, you shouldn't be playing a ball across the top of your 18 in extra time or any time, to be honest.
You see how mad Modric was?
Dude, what about Bellingham fucking reacting, standing at fucking? Did you see that video?
No.
Bellingham played. I don't think it was Bellingham. Somebody played a ball, and it got intercepted by a Barcelona guy, and fucking
Modric.
Bellingham stood like this at center.
Oh, you know, that was the second goal.
Yes, and
The second goal. That's shit from Jude, by the way.
Terrible.
No, that's the first goal when Pedri played it and then ran past him and
Yeah, it
scored.
ran right by
Yeah,
him.
that was the first
Yeah,
goal.
dude, he was standing there fucking.
That's shit from Jude, but I mean, he was probably the best player for Real Madrid. It caused the most problems and
You think?
drove with the ball.
Valverde,
I think
for me,
so.
man, I like him.
Valverde's nice.
Dude, he's like, for me, I saw more. He did a 40, 50-yard sprint when he just made an overlapping run, and then all of a sudden they lose the ball in a shit area, and he's making a sliding tackle to stop a ball from being whipped in the box. And I'm like, that's what Jude used to do.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, I love Jude. I think he's a fucking phenomenal player. But I think now it's like, whether the ego's getting bigger, obviously, but like, it's like, I can't believe I missed a bad pass. And then the reaction, you saw a little bit, he got mad after that shit.
Yeah.
But if you go like this and you put your hands up and you go, and then you have the player run off
That's
you.
the fucking worst, dude.
Dude, in an El Clasico, come on.
It's hard to say it, but it's like after and like they added Mbappe, like they need some pieces, man. They really do. And I would have never thought in a million years that's something we'd be talking about going into the off season.
Although I think he did change the game when he came on, obviously.
Who?
I think he was like better coming in off the bench. Mbappe.
Oh yeah,
Can you
he
imagine
was.
being a defender and then all of a sudden he comes in, you're just like, all right.
Dude.
Shit, like seriously, I thought he was a good. Obviously, I think they were like an
Because he's
injury
going
or
to stretch
something.
the game out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he changed it, and then Real Madrid started finding that. But when he starts, I feel like they know, like they're just like, okay, and he just disappears. But Vinny had opportunities to fucking score,
Man,
doesn't
he's
score.
in
Like, I mean, we were talking
drought,
about this.
dude.
What is
He's in
going
a
on?
legit drought. I don't know. And it's like he even when he was missing penalties, like the penalties look like they don't have any confidence to him, man. I have no idea what's happened, dude.
What is Ancelotti going to say with Brazil? Hey,
I mean, that's a
Dude,
big,
what do you mean? He's gonna have a cigar for 6 months and then he's gonna work for 6
yeah,
months.
that's a challenge to turn that team around too, dude.
Oh.
And then Zabby probably slides in at Real. I imagine he stayed the extra year at Leverkusen, did his thing there.
yeah, they did say that they weren't going to stop him from going to a former club, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, feels right.
I mean,
But Barcelona, they're like, they just know their team so well, and they know how to play, man. That's what I notice more than anything. It's like these guys play so well together, and they know everybody. It's like there's just not. They just know what they're gonna do at all times. And
When you got a 17-year-old with that many goals and assists, it's like
guys never lost a big game.
I mean, what do you think
their
about
coach has never
last
lost
year?
shit either. You see their coaches' stats from fucking big games, dude. It's like their favorite.
I mean, they're young, man. They have a lot of.
And then you got Lewandowski up top, still doing it. And then you talk about that they got Champions League semifinals this week start. They play Inter. Inter's lost 3 straight, haven't scored a goal.
Do you think that's like they're just resting the players?
No, they're playing them, man. 3 straight without a goal. I don't think they've done that. When was the last time that happened to Inter Milan, dude? And they were playing unbelievable.
Yeah.
So Barcelona's plus 200 to win it. PSG plus 220. Arsenal plus 250. Inter Milan plus 450. I'm interested. I mean, I'd have to go with the favorite in Barcelona right now. I'm interested to see how PSG does away at Arsenal tomorrow, though, man.
Yeah.
I'm really intrigued to see how this goes.
I honestly think if you don't see someone from Arsenal have a worldie of a game,
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like you have, I think PSG, like I said, I said it like on our first episode, I'd be surprised if they made it, just because of there's that thing behind PSG, like they always like blow it, right?
Well, I think now with all the young guys,
yeah, they have like a little
that big
bit
star.
True, but
they have that team.
Both teams don't have to worry about playing in the league either.
Yeah.
Like PSG's clinched the league title. Arsenal, it is what it is. They're going to be second. So it's like none of these guys they're going to be fresh for both these legs.
I think that one's going to be, for me, I think that will be more of an entertaining game than Inter Barca.
Yeah, it feels like Barca's just going to run Inter, dude, at this point. But that's a quick turnaround for them after the Copa del Rey. It's a big game, goes into extra time, and then you're playing on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But you still have to think.
And the thing is, Inter, even though with 3 straight games of the losses, like, they're going to get jacked up.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, come on. It's like to get the juices flowing, like they'll be flying for sure. I want to see Marco.
I didn't see Arsenal beating Real, and it's like, do you vision Arsenal beating PSG? It's like Aston Villa was fucking in it, dude. I still can't believe Arsenal beat Real Madrid. I really
what if it's an Inter Arsenal final?
Oh God, no,
dude. I'm saying, what if it is?
I'd be sick.
Well,
wah.
Legit.
Like,
why is that though? It just sounds.
I'll be wearing Inter Milan jersey, bro.
Oh man, I mean, I'm sure it'd be a good match. Like Inter Milan has the players. They're just in a bad run at the wrong time. But there's no way they get past Barca, dude. No way.
Hey, we said that against fucking Real Madrid versus Arsenal, man.
I said it a
no
million
chance.
times, dude.
Now
I still think
what's happening with
Real Madrid's falling apart. But like Arsenal, if Arsenal wins, they just go to PSG and fucking sit like Arteta does away at City. You know what I mean? They still kind of played against Real though, but Real really had to chase it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they had
a better
chances.
team.
Yeah.
Well, you said Arsenal was a better team?
I thought so.
Legit. Yeah, they played 2 legs. You couldn't argue that.
Yeah. And they had.
Declan Rice is not scoring another one of those free kicks for a long time, but
Scoring two in a game,
you know.
Fucking upset.
That's what you need tomorrow.
That fucking that account, that X account is fucking died. Did you see that?
No.
This fucking guy on Twitter has an account because Mbappe's never scored from a free kick.
Oh.
No way.
He has 200,000.
He did yesterday.
Yeah, but he's had 200,000 followers for years, and he's just been tweeting every time Mbappe misses a free kick and trolling Mbappe for years. So fucking Mbappe scores a free kick the other day, and this guy's fucking just fucking lost it, dude. It was all time. It was all time internet, dude. It was fucking hilarious.
That's fucking proper banter.
Oh yeah, it was. And then he's like, anybody wants to buy a Twitter account with 200,000 followers? It's like, dude, just change it to has Mbappe scored 2 free kicks and fucking run it back, dude. It's a good gimmick.
We got to start from scratch again. Let's see how many more.
But what about McTominay scoring 2 again? Like,
dude,
there's another guy left Man U. He's like the best player on Napoli, dude.
And you know what? He was an underrated player. He keeps it simple. He's sharp on the ball, and he's just a good like he's like a good engine.
He's big too.
He's a work rate.
Yes.
Yeah. Great pickup.
So now Napoli's 3 points clear. I mean,
AC with the win though. Christian getting on the scoreboard, getting that. I watched that. It was
the Serie A is it's a tough watch.
Difficult. Yeah, it's a different league, man.
Yeah, it's just slow, and it's like I know the MLS, like obviously Serie A is better than MLS, but at least MLS is like fast pace.
I mean, obviously they have world-class players in that league, and the standard is much higher, you could say, but it is a defensive, like,
dude,
you know, very tactical league.
Because I watched
England is open, energetic, like boom, they're smashing each other.
Yeah.
Same with Spain. It's like tactical, possession based. I mean, all the teams kind of like play the similar, right? In Spain.
Yeah, true.
From top to bottom, really.
I like some of those teams. Like I like Real Betis. Like I think they're a good squad. Sevilla's kind of gone downhill.
Madrid. So we had a former teammate, Steven Nzonzi.
Oh, Nzonzi.
He went from Stoke and then he ended up going to what's it called?
Sevilla. When they were like
Sevilla.
When they were buzzing,
going deep.
Yeah, and he was flying, man.
He was starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was coming off World Cup win, but whatever. With France.
But I mean, he was a baller when he wanted to. Yeah. Like he was like, but I mean, he was also at a point where him and Gianni Mbula, I've never seen in my life, in my career. I've never seen anywhere in the middle of a match, preseason match, they just fucked off. They just walked off the pitch.
Laugh?
Like they were like, fils de pute. And they just literally
at
walked
Stoke?
off the field. Sat down. We're actually playing Brek in Orlando. And he sat down on the bench. Mark Hughes didn't know he sat down. Didn't know
he thought he was still playing?
Bro, it's like he looked over and he goes, what is he doing there? He had no idea. And then afterwards, like he rinsed him and was like, don't you ever do that. And then 2 years later, Gianni Mbula comes in and fucking does the same thing. But we're playing in Florida and he's wearing fucking gloves. No. He's wearing winter gloves.
In Florida?
Does the same thing, man.
Walks it off?
Dude, I'm talking about like ability-wise. They had things, man. You see it glimpses, and you're like, wow. And then he was at Porto, and then big name player, and then all of a sudden we sign him, and you saw like a glimpse of it, and then you never really saw it again.
Remember his name who used to play for Portsmouth, Nico Kranjčar?
Yes.
Like that guy, dude. That guy fucking score a worldie out of nowhere, then you wouldn't see him for like 10 games. But everyone who plays with him, like at practice, this guy's like the best player we've ever seen.
Ben Arthur, right?
Yeah.
I mean, ability-wise, nowhere close to those two guys, but I did run off a pitch once while playing in Orlando. It's because I had to shit yourself. We were wearing white. 44th minute, I just took off far side to the locker room, and they were like, "What?" I didn't say anything. I just took off. I said, "I don't care."
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Dude, I had to go.
The all-white Inter Miami kit wasn't gonna make it.
Oh, this was in Orlando.
Oh, Orlando.
Purple shirt, white shorts. I was like, I'm out.
Who was coaching?
Adrian Heath.
Adrian.
They came in the locker room like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Hey, we got 2 minutes. I had to just deal with it. 10 men for 2 minutes." All right.
Oh, fucking legend, dude.
I weighed the options for 10 minutes. I was like, brown shorts or just get in trouble. I was like, I'm getting in trouble.
I forget. There was a player in the Premier League that did that. Like he actually shit himself.
Yeah.
I've come close a few times.
Yeah.
Squeezing the butt cheeks, you're like, I can't do this. If I, I don't know. They jack you up so much shit before a game, though. Like you're taking cherry juice, you're taking everything, bro, and you just feel like
electrolytes, like, pickle juice. It's just not great.
Yeah, some of that shit don't make Gumpy. Hey, don't take that shit before a game.
Hey, buddy, never know. Fucking IV bags in fucking North Carolina better be ready. Christ. Keeping us alive.
Oh shit, man.
Good shit.
So
boys.
what about we got Crystal Palace, Man City.
Yeah, Man City final. Man City probably walk away with another fucking. They'll get something this year, and then Burnley promoted Scott Parker, taking 3 different teams from Championship to Premier League in the last 6 years. Fulham, Bournemouth, and Burnley. What a fucking. And then he just gets up there and can't fucking do it.
I don't know.
Like, what happened?
Oh, that's a...
Remember, he was coaching Fulham. I think Liverpool put 9 on him, dude.
Yeah, and he was donezo.
Yeah.
Jeff, I think it was like this better. I mean, they're different leagues, right?
Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough to make that jump, especially if you're not bringing players in.
Hey, want to give a big shout out to Damian Roden, our head of performance for the ground. Who will be over here when everything is fully built and everything like that. But he was the performance coach, oversaw everything for Burnley, and I mean the guy knows what he's doing. And from what our conversations throughout the years, dealing with players coming in overweight, out of shape, and injured, and turning that around and getting their loads right, and the championship is like recover. Yeah. You don't have the time to go game. You have a whole week game. It's midweek games all the time, and for him to kind of run that ship over there is pretty cool. So kudos to Damian Roden. He's a stud, man, for sure.
So he live in Miami or lives over there?
No, he lives over there. He was our performance coach with Stoke. He's overseen. He was at Fulham. He's been all over Wales national team. Everything. I mean, the guy's like seen it. He's done it.
So he takes on multiple teams at once?
No, he was a
one at a time.
Coach. Yeah, one at a time. And then he was. When Wales started flying and like becoming like legit with Bale and all that.
Yeah, Ramsey.
He was there. He was one of the main.
Bale and Ramsey were a little piece. It was Damian Roden behind the scenes.
Yeah,
it was.
He was like, "Hey, we got to keep Bale fit. We got to keep Bale fit."
That Wales team had a run, man. They had some good players. Oh, yeah. That's when fucking Joe Allen was fucking running wild in the middle of the play.
Hey, good shout out to Joe Allen.
Wearing that fucking same tarp you're wearing right now, Jeff. Fucking legend.
Hey, hold on.
But that Bale was different.
Skirtle. What a fucking dog, dude. That guy banged in some headers in his day.
He was
some tackles as well.
He's a fucking mean cuss. He was a mean cuss, all tatted up Liverpool legend. I appreciate you boys. We'll get out of here on that note. We appreciate you all following along, listening, watching. We'll be back. We might do a little recap of the Champions League games later this week. If not, we'll be back again next week to chat about all the latest footy. We appreciate you all. Cheers.